Welcome to Kid Spaces. This is the show that's all about you and your space, your home, surroundings, and how they relate to your kids. Hi, I'm Debbie Marie.
And I'm David Jones. Today we're in a beautiful house checking out their kid spaces, and we're starting, obviously, in the boys' room. Pretty cool stuff.
It really is. And we're going to check out the girls' room, which is just as charming. And we're going to show you how to liven up a room with the right personality and the right mood, and do it quickly.
That's right. Parents, how are your texting and tweeting skills? Are your kids leaving you in the dust? Are you all thumbs? Well, help is on the way today. All right, time to go from high-tech to low-tech.
Okay, well, we're going to show you how birds, the backyard, kids, and family all come together.
Renee Riddle in Wisconsin is showing us how backyard bird feeders can be a great learning experience for the whole family. Watch this.
Hello and welcome to Kid Spaces. On today's show, we're talking about transforming your backyard into a habitat that will attract wild birds. And the best part is, it's an easy endeavor the whole family will enjoy. Our guide to wild birding today is Dr. Jeff Hill, a professor at Auburn University in Alabama and the author of the National Geographic Bird Coloration. So, Dr. Hill, hate to interrupt, but welcome to Kid Spaces. It's great to have you with us. So before we even begin, tell us who might be interested in making this transformation happen in their own backyard.
Well, I think anyone who enjoys having birds in their yard should be interested in improving their habitat. Bird feeding is actually the second most popular hobby in the U.S., and I think the reason for that is very simple. It's inexpensive, it's easy to do, and the payoffs are huge as you draw these beautiful birds into your yard so you can enjoy their songs and colors.
Well, sounds incredible. Tell us, how can we get started?
Well, there's three main components to a backyard that's attractive to birds. First of all, birds need cover. Birds are small animals. They're food for other animals like cats and larger birds, and so they have to have a place to hide. They have to have trees and bushes, places to escape to. Second is water. Birds like to drink several times a day, as well as bathe, and providing a clean source of water for birds makes a yard much more attractive. And then finally, to bring the birds up where you can really see them and enjoy them, you need to have a well-designed feeder full of the right kind of seeds.
Okay, so we need cover, water, and food. I would think that's the part where we could get kids involved.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And as a matter of fact, let's go have a look and see what the kids are up to.
Okay, sounds good.
This is the Castell family, hard at work making bird feeders.
Hi, kids.
Hi.
Looks like you guys are hard at work and having a lot of fun. What are you making?
Making bird feeders for the birds. Like, here's a pine cone feeder. And then we have fruit garlands for the birds to hang outside too.
I bet the birds are going to love these. Aubrey, why don't you tell me how you put one together?
For the pinecone bird feeder, you just add peanut butter, put it on, spread it around, and then once you spread it around, you just roll it in birdseed.
It does seem easy, right guys? Okay, your other one, your garland, maybe a little bit trickier, but not much. Well, obviously you guys are having a lot of fun making all these different kinds of bird feeders, but Dr. Hill, I would suspect that maybe there's more than fun and games going on here.
Oh, yeah. Well, fun is key because you want children to learn to love birds and bird feeding. And the person that learns an appreciation for birds as a child is the person that will grow up as an adult with an appreciation for birds and nature.
You guys excited to see what the birds think about these feeders?
Yeah.
Should we go hang them?
Yeah.
All right. So those homemade feeders are gorgeous, and they were so easy to make, Dr. Hill. But my question is it even good for birds to eat from backyard feeders?
Birds are really good at regulating the food that they take in, so they won't become obese in the wild, and they won't drift way off of a balanced diet. All indications are that providing wild birds with food and bird feeders is good for populations. The main benefit for putting out seed for wild birds is that it generates so much interest among people. It gets people worried about birds, interested in birds, and that translates into paying attention to bird habitats and bigger bird conservation issues.
So if that's something I want for my family, how do I make the move from something temporary to something more permanent?
The hopper feeder is an excellent way to get started because this attracts a wide variety of birds. And KT makes a line of bird seeds that can go into the hopper feeder that attract the birds for your region. So these are region-specific bird blends that are excellent for attracting birds. You can also go with the tube feeder filled either with Niger seed or with a KT finch blend, and this will bring in the smaller finches like the goldfinches that are in the yard here.
So this sounds great. How do I get started for a novice like me? Do you have any more advice?
Well, a great site for information is kt.com. On the KT website, you can see information about different types of feeders as well as the food to put in those feeders.
And if you would like more information or to watch this segment again, it's easy to do. Just go to our website, designingspaces.tv, and click on Kids Spaces. We'll also have a link to the KT website there. So happy birding, everyone. For Kids Spaces, I'm Renee Riddle.
Well, great topics on the show today for both kids and parents.
Plus, we've seen some great Kid Spaces. Hope you got some great ideas. Thanks for joining us today on Kid Spaces. We are out of time. I'm David Jones.
And I'm Debbie Marie. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.